Yeah, ain't no problems, ain't no problems, that won't problem with me, no. Yeah. Took control, run the game, best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they count me out. Off the leash, of the chain, where I've been the dog. Best believe I run the game, you know I'm in control of y'all. Okay, let me talk to the chat. They know I was gone for a minute, had to BRB. Had to grab a couple wins, what I did. They sleeping on the kid, I had to do it B.I.G. I can never be average, and they want a problem with the boy, they don't want no static. I don't need your cosign running with God, wanna test that, tell them what's happening. Still giving them dope, I'm trapping. They don't know about me, they capping. And they know that I'm running the game, can't stop me, tell them they lacking. Bring it up, I got it in the bag, let's zip it up. I don't need Mount Rushmore, but they talk greatness. Anytime that they gon' bring me up, let's get it now. Took control, run the game, best believe I'm shining, dog. Counting up my wins, yeah, I love it when they count me out. Off the leash, of the chain, where I've been the dog. Best believe I run the game, you know I'm in control of y'all. It's like magic, believe I want that static. Yeah, it's like magic, believe I want that static. Yeah, it's like magic, believe I want that static. Beat them up, knock them out. They really don't want no static. They don't want no static. Try to step to the team, now they count like magic. Can't settle for average. Got my eye on the throne, so you know I had to grab it. Fake friends say they proud of the boy. When they look deep inside, know they doubted the boy. Now I'm giving them the work and I'm doing them the worst. It's a job, I'm the boss and I had to employ. Yeah, they never thought I would be on great. I'm just a peon, but realize they be on fake. They bet against me, but I know I'm taking me all day. They waiting on the boy to fail, that's a real long wait. You need more faith than hold it till it relocate. And you ain't messing with the boy, you about to see your fate. I'm about to get another chip, call it Frito-Lay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live show. It is Tuesday, and we are officially live. Gonna get picked up right where we left off. Kind of a low-key start to the week. We did have the Kith Monday program that did go live yesterday. They did have a raffle for that 860 V2. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll take a look at that. We'll talk a little bit more about this week and also this weekend, what we can expect. We also have a Kaws Sesame Street collaboration we'll talk a little bit about as well. We also have a Supreme number 9. Looks like they have a little collection as well. That's going to be dropping this Thursday at our usual 10 o'clock Supreme time. I kind of like the trucker hats that are going to be dropping, but we'll take a look at that as well. Then we're going to hop on over basically the next 10 days. Not like I wouldn't say this week is great, but next week, in my opinion, is the best week in October. We do have the Grateful Dead's going to be dropping the Air Max 1. We also have that Feed Salmon also going to be added to the list as well. There's a couple low-key drops we're also going to talk about both on the Asics and the New Balance side. We'll also take a look at the drop schedule that Salehi Benberry New Balance 1000. It looks like that one's going to be dropping next month. Possibly even in December, but I do like the colorway on that. We'll take a look at that. I'm also taking or waiting for those Willie Chavaria Adidas. I'm definitely looking forward to. There was like 2 colorways of one particular silhouette. If we have time today, we'll definitely talk more about those. We got a sneak peep at the Eric Costins Air Max SB 95. We'll also take a look at that as well. We have a video from Nigel's. It looks like Nigel Sylvester's Vault. So we'll take a look at his sneaker collection. He got some new stuff in as well. Those Jordan 11 Rare Airs are looking pretty nice as well. Then we're going to hop on over. I wanted to talk about that Krampus SB a little bit as well. We got some more pictures of that one. That one also going to be right around the corner. It does have some pretty sweet details. Then we're going to hop on over. Looks like the Jordan 9 Space Jam is going to be returning for the movie's 30th anniversary. That's pretty dope as well. I'm looking forward to that. I've been looking forward to that for a while. If I don't like a lot of 9s, but the Space Jam, definitely one I have to pick up. Then we got a Grinch Steals Christmas. Crocs Classic Clog, also going to be dropping. We'll talk about that. Adidas also has a collaboration. It looks like they got a Samba that it was inspired by Taiwanese fried chicken. I don't know if any of you guys are Asian or maybe Taiwanese. You could tell us maybe a little bit more about that. I wanted to take a look at those with you guys. Then we also got the Frankenstein Nike Dunk Low. Kind of dusty compared to some of the other things we got coming out. But nonetheless, we'll take a look at that one as well. Then we're going to hop on over. First and foremost, we had, hey, just so you know, I'm going to address the elephant in the room right now. The jersey had to get brought out. Because I feel like if it doesn't get worn the next 2 weeks, it's just going to get some more dust. Another layer of dust added to it. Unfortunately, we started out 2-0 and we haven't won a game since. Jacoby Brissett, I thought that was the magic we needed, and he came so close to pulling off a miracle last weekend. Again, I wish I had a Jacoby Brissett jersey. I would have even rocked it. I mean, anything would be better than the Kyler Murray jersey at this point. That one is definitely aging like spoiled milk. But nonetheless, Bulldogs said next month is going to be, next month is going to be so much fun. Both content-wise, we got a lot of content going to be coming out. November and December are definitely the top for at least drops. We definitely always have a good pre-flossing season, which we call the road up to Black Friday. And then our main flossing season, of course, is holiday season. We got some bangers. Snow of who you goes the Broncos fan in here. Hey, man, I tell you what, I feel like, this year I feel like it's super up for grabs. A lot of teams have already taken some damage. So, even sitting at 2-3, although pretty terrible and under mediocre, we're definitely under 500. That's never anything to cheer or strive for. But hey, right now it doesn't look too bad. If there was a way a mediocre team could look possibly like maybe a 75% win team, I think this is it right now. We're feeling pretty good. Nonetheless, even though we shouldn't have anything good to feel, or we should have nothing good to, or you guys are going to have to help me out with the verbiage. I have nothing good I shouldn't feel good, is what I'm saying, for lack of better words. That was a mouthful. Smoke Puff Clout in the chat. That's exactly what I needed. A little segue. That's what I'm talking about. Good to see you guys. We hotboxing it this morning. A happy Tuesday. We getting a week started out, getting that energy up a little bit. I know it's been, super slow. Definitely taking the wallet W's early in the week, maybe even most of the month. I wanted to get you guys' opinion on that Grateful Dead SB, though, because I think I might have to get the wallet out for a couple of these drops, but maybe you can help me figure out what we need and what we don't need. Then we're going to hop on over. We got an in-hand look at that Chicago Jordan 1 Low OG. And I know you guys have been waiting to see that. We also got an in-hand look at the Bugs Bunny Jordan 8 and the Tour Yellow Jordan 4 as well. Just a few that are going to be coming out that I definitely want to get my hands on. Both the Chicago Jordan 1 Low and then the Bugs Bunny 8s I could probably live without. Those beans. I got the playoffs. And the Aquas. I feel like we should be good on that end. Then I want to talk about that Kith New Balance 860 V2 that did drop yesterday. Again, we are going to be talking about that Oregon Nike Air Max 90 that is going to be dropping in actually 10 days. So there's a couple bangers sprinkled in there. as well. And then we also got the Krampus SB going to be coming up. And then I also wanted to talk about that Mason Margiela Solomon collaboration that's going to be coming out. Pretty buttery colorway, I gotta say. Been kind of eyeing the white colorway. And then we also have a Feed Solomon collaboration also right around the corner. And then we have an official look at the women's Windows in Nike Air Muse. Now, this Air Max is kind of crazy. The Air Max Muse in general is a crazy shoe. But a sneaker hunter, I would say, this one has definitely got either superhero or villain material all over it. I definitely wanted to get you guys' opinion on that Snow Wolf, because I used to hate Larry Fitzgerald. Now, quick story about Larry Fitz. Back in the day, I was bartending at the Hotel Valley Ho, which we would get a lot of like the Cardinals parties. We would get a lot of just random parties, and like teams would rent it out, or when they would come and play the Cardinals, usually it was a popular place for them to stay. Larry Fitzgerald came in. They had a party one night, and I'll never forget because he had a pair of flood pants on, and I was just like, this was when like the Cardinals were really good, and as a fan of the Cardinals, it was a fun couple years. But we had one special year where we went to the Super Bowl, and I gotta say, I looked at him in a little bit different eyes when I saw the flood pants. But nonetheless, very, very nice guy, and just a trooper on the field. I mean, you couldn't tell the Cardinals history without talking about Fitzy, and also talking about Jake the Snake Plumber. Back in the day, also a Sun Devil legend. But nowadays, we're pumping out the Sun Devils. They're starting to pump out a lot more football players on the offensive side. Of course, we saw Bo Scatabo. He's been balling as well. Got a great personality. Even football aside, the personality. I feel like it's like a kind of like a mini Gronk, always entertaining. For sure. Heck yeah. All right, we're going to also go ahead and hop on over. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's see. We got the best NFL cleats worn during week 6. Also had that one pulled up as well. Then we're going to take a look at the calendar. Also take a look at some of the small drops. Also going to be dropping. We also got some more pictures of that undefeated Air Max 95. And it's actually looking even better. Snow Wolf goes, Fitzgerald was awesome. He always beat my teams. Thanks for this story. Oh, even a better story. There was one time the 49ers came, and it was on one of their weeks off. And, Arizona's a pretty short flight from San Francisco. And they booked our entire hotel. And there was, I'll never forget when I saw, God, who was it? It was a Arizona quarterback and then the Arizona punter. But there was only about, long story short, there was only probably about 10 to 13 players. They booked the entire hotel. And then they flew in these girls. I think they were from somewhere in California. They flew in these girls, and there was 3 busloads of them, and then they just had a party at the hotel. Pretty epic, I would say. And then I'll never forget when I saw the punter come. I'm like, oh man, they get invited to these too. It was funny. Hey, there he is, Rami. We up and at it early, baby. You know it. We're trying to put that vibe out. Rami's talking about that collaboration this week with Member 9. They got the Mickey Mouse merch. But yeah, we're definitely going to take a look at it. Yeah, we definitely got the Basically the hallucinogenic Mickey Mouse behind me. Pretty much tripping the whole 2 hours. Great cartoon if you haven't seen it, but it's mostly to just music. We like to switch it up because it's got a little bit of a Halloween theme for maybe 20 minutes of the movie. So we figured means it's spooky season. And your boy already ordering a couple costumes. We're going to try to put a couple together and do a full week, a spooky week. Even though it's going to be kind of low-key here in the sneaker world. But nonetheless, always an excuse to dress up. We love Halloween, goddammit. Foxy, there he is. My man, big salutes. What's happening? Any news on the Reebok PlayStation sneakers dropping? They were scheduled to drop on the 15th, or at least most of the sneaker sites had posted that. Over on the Reebok site, I have seen them post a couple things. You can sign up for updates. They've just talked about the PlayStation Reebok collab. They've shown pictures, but I don't, at least not right now. I don't know an exact date when those bad boys are going to drop, but I heard they were going to be super, super limited. I never count us out because I know we have copped the unthinkable before. But I have heard stock on those is going to be kind of slim pickings. There he is, OG. Good afternoon, baby. You know it. We hitting you with that little pre-happy hour. We coming to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good to see you. It's Tuesday, man. We almost there, baby. Just kind of getting that wheel rolling. There we go, Rami. My man. PlayStation is scheduled for 10/24, always with the update. Appreciate that, Rami. You heard it here first from a legend himself. Pinkies up. How'd the sneaker battle go? I think it was Sunday night. I was closing. I got the Bulldogs sent me over a message, but I ended up not making it off in time. How'd that go? Who won? Or is the tourney over yet? We getting after it. All right, what happened? What happened to the backdrop? Uh-oh. We got a no signal vibe. All right. Well, unfortunately, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna have to do a little what we call binging. Not a Netflix and chill, but a good old YouTube binge. Yeah, I didn't make it. You guys were already. Well, I think you guys were done probably 2 or 3 hours before I was finally done. Hell yeah, big congratulations. So where do we go from here, Rami? Are we going again? There he is. Dolo. What's happening, my boy? Big salutes. Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say. We kind of getting a quick one in on a Tuesday. I figured we got some stuff to talk about. We got Pokemon, Adidas announcing their 30th anniversary collab. We'll take a look at those. We got to take a little bit closer look at that Krampus Nike SB. Definitely wanted to spread those open and dive right in. Dissect that one a little bit closer. Got the old glass eye. Hell yeah. What's going on, guys? Tell me how you're doing this morning. Anyone got anything on their mind that they're going to cop the next 2 days? Are we going to cop Supreme? We will be going over to the Supreme. At least we're going to take a look at least the Member 9 stuff. There's only about 10 items somewhere in there. But nonetheless, Battle Influence next. Man, I got to watch that. That's prime time TV, baby. Golly. Oh, man. When's that one, Rom? What night's that? Yes, sir. Good to see you guys. Good afternoon. We hitting you right in the afternoon here. right at the lunch hour, pre-happy hour. Get you guys good and greased before you make it home. Make it home at 5. The drive home. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I know we're waiting for the not scheduled yet, but got some good ones this weekend. I can't wait. What nights we going, Rom? Thursday and Friday or just Friday, Saturday? All right. And then we're going to go ahead and pop on over. Let's see. I just wanted to get... we do got another Nike SB Air Force One. We got a couple, looks like mock-ups of that one. We'll take a look at that as well. As a matter of fact, I think, that's going to be it. We do got some New Balance we will talk about, and then we do got that Feed Solomon. Also going to be dropping that Mason Margiela Solomon I did want to talk about as well. There he is. We flying like an eagle, but we just a cardinal, baby. We chirping. Hey, Cheesy, I had to get it out. I had to get it out soon. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't get it out now, there's a good chance, maybe 75%, maybe even 90, maybe even 99, that I wouldn't get to wear it, because, when you're 4 and 10, it's tough to wear the jersey. But I tell you what, I bleed red, and, till the last game, we root them on. But we're cheering the Sun Devils on this year, We're 1 for 2. We're 1 for 2. We still got a good team in it. I mean, we had a tough loss to Utah last week. We beat TCU the week before, still hanging in there. We've got some tough games ahead. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if they start nosediving, it's going to be a tough year for your boy. But, we've been used to it. We're battle tested. Friday night is one, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I got Friday night. Well, it depends how late it goes. Absolutely. We'll be there. Pinkies up, baby. Pinkies up for good luck. That's going to be a banger. And don't you guys miss it as well. Where is it going to be on? Are we going to be over at Area? Or are we over on your channel? All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. I think that'll get us started. Oh, we also got some Zara. I wanted to go over some of the Zara footwear as well. Is the bargain footwear, are any of them penny droppers? You guys are going to have to tell me. We're going to definitely go through them, and we're going to take a look. I mean, I think a couple of them, I guess I'm not a female, so it's not my decision, but I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse at like Kmart during the 90s. But maybe just there. Maybe at Payless. Every once in a while, though, Payless would have some Velcro bangers. They would always have a pretty good assortment of the Velcro shoes, for sure. Absolutely. There were many years I bought like these they were like these amphibious shoes. They were like a cross between like a water shoe and like a sandal. Oh man, I think they should bring those back in 2025. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We got to get started today, ladies and gentlemen. I think probably a good place to get started would be probably a sneak peek at the Eric Costin SB. So let's go over to camera 2. Hopefully camera 2 is fired up today, baby. We want a seamless stream, and we're working our way towards one this morning. But we do have the Eric Costin Nike SB. I know a lot of you guys definitely excited about these. We also have a couple good Air Max 95 collaborations coming up, though. It's almost like, do I need another Air Max 95? Are they comfortable enough to justify spending 200 buckaroos? I know it's tough, but I gotta say, most of the best Air Max 95s, in my opinion, are just the OG. Well, the OG colorway. And if there's a couple different hues of highlighter colorways or fluorescent colorways, not highlighter colorways, but fluorescent colorways, whether it's, pink, that solar red colorway, orange, blue, and then, of course, the OG neons. I probably like the OGs more than most of these collabs. I did like the SB collab. I don't like this colorway better. I like the maybe materials a little bit better. But I don't love the colorway, but I definitely would say, are these a cop or a drop with everything we got coming out? I might have to say I might not be picking these up. What do you guys think? We got a lot of big decisions to make. I don't know about that. I'm just on the fence. And not because I don't like them. It's just because I don't need too many pairs. Let's see, how can I say this? I don't need too many pairs. Like, I can't wear Air Max 95s for a long period of time. So for that price point, now that I'm getting a little bit older, getting a little dusty. Knees are getting a little dusty. I just don't have as much room for as many pairs. There's going to be a couple collabs, but if I'm going to cop the undefeated Gucci's or these, I'm probably going to go with the undefeated Gucci. Snow Wolf goes, I've never seen anyone skating Air Max 95. I tell you what, I haven't seen, back in the 90s, I feel like for a short time, because there a lot of early skate shoes were kind of looked, especially a lot of like the early DC, Osiris, they looked very similar to like an Air Max 95 if you just kind of like chunked it out a little bit. Like some of the lace loopings, they use very similar. There was a bunch of different brands that you could definitely see the inspiration of the Air Max 95 in some of those early skate brand shoe designs. But there he is. We coming in hot. Hey, yo. Big salutes. But yeah, especially now that they have like the Air Max 95 collab, other than like the promos that we saw, like people skating in those. Yeah, I haven't seen them just like out in everyday life. I haven't seen too many of those. But back in the day, like back when I was in high school, there was like, I don't think they would like skate in the Air Max 95, but a lot of the skaters wore them and they still had their skateboards and they would just, skate maybe like to the skate park. Let's just say they were wearing those and then they switched out into their skate shoes, if that makes sense. Rob said, bro, Kellen, the owner of Arts and Rec, skates every release they get. It doesn't matter the shoe. Yeah, I saw him. I loved the videos when they dropped their collab. The videos of him in the Air Trainers, and he's good. He's really good. Still dropping some parts. I don't know how old he is, but I imagine he's getting up there. And yeah, he dropped even when they put out their collab. They dropped quite a few videos. I was pretty impressed. I used to wear the Globe skate shoe. There you go, Snow Wolf. Hell yeah. Shit, I go all the way back to like Airwalk. But yeah, I remember then, we got, I wore Circas like back in the day. I wore all kinds of different stuff. Usually what was more on sale at the time. And then I kind of just went to Vans, but yeah. Now, Goke said the constant 95s are fine. There we go. We needed some more of that. A good comparison would be another collaboration Goke got was the, I was going to say the Goke 95s, but the Yu-Gi-Oh 95s. Yeah, building up a nice little collection over there. But yeah, this one, just like the Air Max 95 SB, I didn't love that one, but it was one where it was like, yeah, if I can get my hands on it, I'm taking it for retail, for sure. There we go, old school smoke puff clouds.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
In the chat, good to see you, my boy. How we doing this morning? Hell yeah.
Because I got high. Because I got high.
We just kind of going through some of the recent sneaker news. We will also going to be going over some of the other stuff going to be dropping not only this week, but over the weekend. And then I also kind of wanted to go out to about 10 days because we got those Grateful Dead Air Max 1s. And I was kind of thinking about those bad boys as well. Definitely at the Airwalk NTS. Yeah, Airwalk went through like kind of a crazy time because like in the early 90s, it was like, you would consider it like, especially like their snowboard division. They made a lot of dope snowboard boots. But you would look at it as, one of the best skate shoes. And then like towards, I feel like the end of the 90s, they had them in all the discount places. But I got a lot of good deals on a lot of good colorways for sure. I think they need to bring Airwalk back. I would love to see Airwalk get brought back in 2026, especially with the success Vans has been having. Vans has been dropping some heat. I feel like they got most of the good designers. Where have they gone? There he is. Yo, yo, yo. Jay Solo. Buenos tardes, mi amigo. ¿Cómo está? We just kind of getting through a Tuesday. We're hitting you with a little afternoon sesh. Good to see you guys. Good afternoon, Will. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Our big salutes. I should say good afternoon. Good to see everyone. I love the energy this morning. Despite kind of a slow start to the week. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and pop on over to our next story. I wanted to go ahead. Beans were on the Air Max 95s. Let me go ahead and grab the next Air Max 95. I just wanted to kind of compare, not really compare it to, but I wanted to see that and get your guys' opinion on there we go. All right, here it is. All right, let's go ahead and pop this one up. This is going to be the undefeated Air Max 95. Now, I actually like this one, even though I do not like leather materials usually on the Air Max 95. So let's go ahead and slide on over. All right. How are we feeling about the undefeated Air Max 95? Now, this is just one colorway of, I believe, 5 or even 6. They might do the full Yahtzee. Yes, sir. Rob said also New Balance Skate Department been dropping some good stuff as well. Yeah, right now, I would say New Balance and Asics. I would even say Asics, like on the skate side, like quality-wise, has been really, really dropping some heat. Rose Anvil did a couple wear tests on some of the recent just like $100 Asics. And first of all, if you guys haven't subscribed to Rose Anvil or even seen one of his videos, he does a lot of like wear test videos. So you can kind of see how your shoes will hold up. They cut through them. You can see the inside of them. And they just do a bunch of different tests. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen his videos. But he put out one recently on an ASIC skate shoe. I think right around $100. And I know I see him. Like I've never skated in them. But a lot of people that I skate with skate in them. And they really like those. And then the New Balance. I feel like people have been really, really digging both of those. Absolutely. Hell yeah. But yeah, this one, of course, does have the leather upper. I like it because, I don't know, I like it. I also liked the Air Max 97 Gucci. Even though I have one of their Air Max 97 collabs and they are so uncomfortable, I would never buy an Air Max 97. That might be the worst Air Max for my foot, or at least one of the most uncomfortable for my foot. They've always been uncomfortable to me. Rob said Overland Skate Shop here in Diego is getting their own New Balance next year. Nice. Not sure what silhouette. I really like that new silhouette, Rob. I really like that new silhouette. It's got a little like plastic on the upper. I've been really digging those. I don't think that they have like named a skater to them yet. Or if they've gotten any collabs or anything. And then we'll go to the next one. Yeah, we're going to take a look. Speaking of Payless shoes, I'm glad you guys are talking about that in the chat. Because we're gonna hop on over to the Zara side of things, and we're going to get a sneak peek into what are they dropping some heat? Let's just say, are they dropping any panty droppers in 2025? And do they have any on schedule for 2026? Last summer was a wet summer. I hope we have a similar one next summer. I'm going to be looking forward to it. Oh, that's Overload. Okay. I'm like, Overland? Okay. That's sweet. Yeah, I'll definitely be interested in that one. Absolutely. All right. Is Overload, are they in the Southern California or San Diego specifically? All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Man, we got all kinds of great stuff to get into. But yeah, these aren't looking too bad. We looked at an unboxing video last week. It might have even been the week before. Also, shout out to the Soul Chasers 2 account. They got the first picks on this. We saw a video earlier, and I did like them. When we saw the video as well. It looks like they got some canvas on the first 2 panels, and then the leather starts. So I'm glad they at least mixed like the top 2 panels with like a mesh and like I don't know if it's like mesh or canvas. But it would have been too shiny for me if they would have kept it like all leather. So pretty pumped about that. In the North Park section of San Diego. Nice. Interesting. Sweet. I haven't been to San Diego. I got to get down there. I would love, hopefully they'll do like another collab. That would definitely be a fun event to travel down for. I would love to see Arts and Rec do another trainer and an SB. They need him. Damn. Unheard of FC. Cincinnati. Okay. Still one of my favorite collabs or like early this year. One of my faves. I gotta say, the Unheard of brand, Adidas. Let me take a look. Let me go ahead and grab that one. And then we're going to slide on over to these Air Muse, the Air Max Muse. A very, very interesting silhouette, to say the least. All right, let me go ahead and pop on out of here. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. I'm going to go ahead and show my screen real quick. All right, there we go. Bam, bam, bam. All right, we got the Unheard of. Looks like we got an Adidas collab. Okay, I see it. There we go. Turtle Dick Barry, what's happening, playa? Big salutes. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Good morning. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat.
Because I got high. Because I got high.
All right, so we got oh man, these are the materials on these looking crazy. All right, there's just music behind. There's just music behind this video, so let's see. We get a little bit closer look. All right, kind of get the side profile here. Let me go on over so you guys can see it a little bit better. Let's go ahead and try a different window. I don't know if you guys can see that a little bit better at home. But the materials on these look pretty good, man. The tongue looks like it has like a basket weave. Kind of. Yeah, that looks pretty dope. Kind of an interesting look there. I love textures and materials. It's got like a weave to it, kind of a square weave. Videos aren't the best. You probably see more in this one. Very interesting. When are they going to drop these? A decade in the making to celebrate 10 years of FC Cincinnati. We teamed up with Adidas and Unheard Of brand to drop the limited edition. Man, they said it's just for Cincy alone, so I'm wondering. Very interesting. I wonder, they're probably going to be pretty limited, I would guess. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. It just says they will be available soon. So I would imagine maybe end of October, maybe even beginning of November. All right, let's go slide on over to our next item that we got. Let's talk about that Air Muse. We got the Frankensteins too. Okay, let's go ahead and take a little detour to that Air Max. This one, let me go ahead and pop that one up. Looks like these ones are just going to be dropping in 2 different colorways. You got like a silver colorway and a gold colorway. So let me go ahead and hop on over. All right. This one, so the metallic silver colorway. I think the Air Max Muse is so bad. Not my style. And then the gold colorway, like if I had to pick one, I would have to probably pick the gold colorway. These are kind of crazy. But we got the Air Max Muse Windows 10 collaboration. Now, this one is a little less gaudy, even though it's still pretty gaudy. I don't know about these. And they don't look very comfortable. There we go. Yeah, looks like. Yeah, that was perfect timing there. Right before, looks like the battery died. Alrighty. All right, we also want to talk about those Mason Margielas. Anyone cop these Air Muse? Or are those more for the garbage? We also got that Zellerfeld that's going to be dropping on Thursday, October 16th. Let's go ahead and move on over to, let's go to the, I think this would be probably a good time, for the Mason Margiela Solomon collaboration. Mason Margiela Solomon, they've been collabing, as you guys know, the last couple years. Are we zoomed in? All right. Those are out of this world, old school. Yeah, those are crazy. Just crazy. This one, the Mason Margiela XT4. I believe we got a couple different colorways. I like it. Kind of like this white colorway. Kind of buttery. I bought a Solomon Kith collab a couple years ago. I think it was in 2023. I thought I would like it a lot more. I'm not gonna lie. But this one I like the mesh materials. I think I got the XT4 or the XT6. But again, I'm just looking at the retail and I just saw that they're $480. Hell no. God damn. Oofta. That'll hurt the wallet. Sheesh. I'm trying to get as many wallet W's as I can. Wallet W. After wallet W. All right. And then they're all going to be dropping. They're also going to be dropping in the red and a black and silver colorway as well. But the white colorway, like if you were gonna splurge, the cream colorway is fire. They kind of come in that giving me Darth Maul vibes. Old Star Trek fans. And then they do got a couple, I don't know what silhouette that is, the yellow one and the white one. They also got another silhouette there, also going to be dropping. Again, they usually retail for in between like $450 and $500 buckaroos. But that cream color one is saucy. Yes. And, before we move on to the next story, if you didn't get the undefeated 4 Air Jordan, would you rock the undefeated Timberland Friends and Family Field Boot? These are hard. I think these are sweet. I would definitely rock this pair. That'd be a good hunting shoe right there for the fall at least. Maybe like a little bit before the winter before it gets too chilly. I just like the texture of the quarter panel there and around the heel. It almost looks like a Gore-Tex material. All right. Next, what do we got coming up? Let's go on over to the big board. We got the Zellerfelds. We got a Jordan 1 Quai 54. We also got a Moalola. A Moalola Jordan 14. I'm actually pretty excited about that. When that was announced. I think we heard that over the weekend that the Moalola Jordan 14 is going to be coming in 2026, which got me all fired up. There we go. So what's happening, player? I like this time. Oh, man, this time slot works. Yeah, it works very well, especially for nights where I close and I don't get back till like 3 or 4. Nice little late morning, early afternoon. Pre-happy hour stream. The drive at home. No better way to finish the day. Pinkies up, baby. Good to see you, my boy. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, we got the brown SB as well. We got some Air Force One SBs. We also had that Yudo Horigami Nike SB, the Air Force One as well. But, yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm curious to what this Moalola one is going to look like. Like, are they going to go crazy? Or is it going to be something a little bit more low-key? I don't know. I was really pumped up. I love the Jordan 14. I love 14 collabs. I'm a lot higher on the 14 than probably a lot of people. It's probably my 4th favorite silhouette. I would probably pick the Jordan 11, Jordan 3, Jordan 4, and then it would be like Jordan 1 and 14 would be right next. Probably the 14, then the 1. Keep it a hundo pundo. Old School says, throw some orange laces on those. From a distance, looks like the Jordan 4 undefeated, right? Sheesh. Shit, the grenades won't know the difference. You just got to sell the story. Work on selling the story. I like the way you're thinking, my boy. Pinkies up, baby. Hey, man, that's a really good segue right into our Zara segment. Yeah, I do got a couple Nike SBs, though, off the rip. We do got a black pair also going to be releasing this summer, 2026. The Udo Origami pair as well was the Udo pair was more like a white and gray. It almost looked like a neutral gray Jordan 185, but basically an Air Force One. Here, let me see if I can pull those back up. Yeah, let me see if I can get these back up on the big board here. We coming in hot. Looks like also over on Twitch, I know that we weren't fired up on our last stream. There was some technical issues over there. We are fired up today over there as well. So big salutes to everyone over on the Twitch side of things. If there is anyone. Pinkies up. All right. All right, yeah, this one's not pulling up. So we'll have to give it one more try. Because there's also a brown colorway. But that's not loading up, so I'm just gonna have to go show you on my other device. For some reason, that one's just not fired up. We looked at the Udo one not too long ago, but this is, again, the brown one. Both are going to be dropping in the summer 2026. We also got the black Nike SB Air Force One, also scheduled for 2026 summer. And then we got the Udo Origami Air Force One, which let's go over here. The Nike SB. There's some pictures up the other day. Yeah, it's got kind of that neutral gray 85 look to it. There he is, Gok! We making some noise. We throw in a bun, a little pate. Fucking A, that's what we like to see. Getting fired up.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Oh, yeah, there's the Denim Tears Hardy's collab. I like me some good Hardy's merch. Of course, this one is going to be dropping on October 17th, which is going to be this Friday. Going to be over on denimtears.com. Tyshawn Jones. I feel like both of these guys recently worked for Supreme. Now they're getting together and collabing with their own brands. Dope to see. And it looks like they got a few things dropping. Beanie, hoodie, some sweats. It looks like they even got a deck and a zip up also going to be dropping. And some jeans. A little 10-piece. Going to be dropping again. That is going to be on Friday. We got Supreme on Thursday. Stussy, Eric Emanuel, and Palace also drop on Friday. Also Hidden, also dropping on Friday. We're still waiting for that Babe Marvel collab, baby. They got me just itching at the bit. I can't wait to get in there. But yeah, the Marvel Babesta, I'm definitely, I don't know if I need to start making some moves on the resale market or if we just got to wait. I would imagine like a month. It would surprise me. Maybe they're saving them for holiday. But it would surprise me if they didn't drop in October or November. At least in the U.S. They did drop in Japan. All right. Of course, when we get any updates, you guys will hear it first. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. We do got some in-hand looks. I want to get you guys' opinion on these bad boys. We got the Chicago Jordan 1 Low OG. What are you guys thinking? We also got a crazy Jordan 17 I want to take a look at. This is 1 month away. This is like kind of the start of our pre-flossing season. We got a 2-week period there. And it goes till Black Friday. And then we got our flossing season's a whole month long, all the way up until the Christmas. Black Friday to Christmas. We also got the Black Hats going to be dropping this same week. Tons of good stuff. The Action Brunson New Balance also going to be dropping. The 992. We're still waiting for that fire colorway to come out. It's got like berry. It's got fuchsia and like a berry colorway. Ooh wee. Those things are just smacking. But these are looking, about as expected. Leather looking pretty nice, actually. You can kind of see a little bit of that ripple coming through there on the quarter panel. Maybe for once they'll put some quality on those bad boys. But we definitely need those. Yeah, must cop right there. Must cop right there. Absolutely. We'll skate in these bad boys too. Well, I would like the highs as well. I still do not have just a Chicago 1 high. I got the Lost and Founds. I got the Unions. But I just don't have the OG. Might as well throw a bib on those Bape Fantastic Fours, old school. You make a good point. Because I've had basically most of this year, I've had a bid in for the one that dropped in 2022. The Marvel Bapesta collaboration that dropped, which I made a mistake of not copping. And yeah, no one's been taking the bait. No one's been taking the low ball, baby. But throwing that low ball, throwing that knuckle ball on the left outside corner, and no one will fucking swing. No one will bite, unfortunately. So we're just kind of, I think we need to move on. And I love the way you're thinking, old school. Old school's got the best brains, B. He goes, just move on and get the ones, because now is going to be probably the best price you're going to see them for. Absolutely. All right. Then another one that I thought was very interesting. The Black Chrome 17 lows. Now, I like me some patent leather. And, the Jordan 11s, when I first laid eyes on those, that patent leather was just like, I felt like just something out of this planet. But this is a little too much. This is a little too much. The Jordan 17 reminds me a lot of the Carmelo Anthony line. Carmelo, I feel like the Carmelo 2.5s. I actually still got a pair of OG Carmelo 2.5s. I got the Denver Nuggets colorway. But their design is very close to the 17, except it has an ankle thing. On the Carmelos, if we do pull those up, I think they're the Carmelo 2.5. Basically, they just have an ankle thing. The side of the shoe looks almost identical. I think they're the 2.5. No, they weren't. Okay. Let me just type those in. Let's go pull those up on the big board. Let's go. Yeah, it was the Jordan. All right, Anthony. No, it wasn't one of the Jordans. It was actually his shoe. Which was, here, let me pull it up. All right, let's see. No, I still don't got it. There they are. There they are, right there, baby. That's what I wanted, right there. Yeah, these ones. From the side, these ones kind of remind me of the Jordan 17. Do you guys think? What do you guys think? Terrible comparison, or you kind of see where I'm coming from? Gang. Yeah, I got the white and blue ones with his autograph on them from back in the day. Now, once I got them signed, I just didn't want to wear them anymore. So they're like coming apart on like the midsole. Good story piece, but nothing else, nothing really much more. All right, next item that we got on the big board. I feel like we should make a move over to, I don't know if we should go over to the calendar right now. Yeah, we got caught up on the Air Force Ones. I did want to talk about those Zellerfelds. Definitely want to talk about those Zellerfelds. They're going to be dropping on Tuesday. But I figured we could probably talk about those when we go over the calendar. All right, we talked about the Margellas. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and talk about these. Because I didn't get to bring these up. The Grateful Dead Nike Air Max. What are we feeling about these? What are we feeling about these? Are these dusty or crusty or just a little musty? Or all three of the above? I don't know. You guys let me know. But I tell you what, these ones, I've been flirting with a couple, FAFO. Fuck around and find out, but really I'm just going to be kind of flirting and finding out. The Grateful Dead, something I really didn't want, but now I'm kind of like, you look at it enough and you're kind of, falling for it a little bit. This one I wouldn't mind in the collection. Of course, I want the Nike SB. I still do want the Nike SB. Grateful Dead. Or not the Grateful Dead, the Bear Bricks. But, just different branding. But I absolutely love these shoes. Probably one of my favorite SBs. The Grateful Dead. Yeah, the Grateful Dead Bears. I think I said that wrong. Completely wrong. Oops. We some deadheads over there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like to see. Smoke puff clouds in the chat.
Close my eyes, take me to a different place. Woke up in a different space. Off a lit one, came back.
Hell yeah. That's funny.
I'm on that good cushion.
There we go. Rob said I need those Air Max 90s. Tracking Town 5H, baby. Ooh, yeah. We getting that. We trying to dust it off over there on the Twitch side. So we appreciate it. We making some noise. Golk is our man over there. He's yelling from the rafters. Yeah, it looks like Jay was like, nah. Yeah, gonna be a pass. Not a terrible looker, I gotta say. I mean, off the rip, I was kind of like, I don't know. At first, I don't like the side. That's the only thing. I like the heel, and I like the swoosh. I like the fur in the swoosh. I like how they made them kind of look like the Grateful Deads. I mean, I like a lot of things about these, but I do not like that mud guard. But I don't know if it ruins it for me or not. I love I love the tongue. It looks like it's got some of that exposed foam on it as well. That looks, works well with the colors. You got that Grateful Dead logo there with the red and blue one with the lightning bolt. Yeah, I think they're just pretty sweet, even if, the mud guard, I think could have been done differently. Like, even if they would have done it kept it like the fur, kind of like on the SBs. I don't know. Or maybe just like a solid colorway would have been enough. Who knows? There he is. We burning it down, baby. Sheesh. There we go. Very interesting shoe. Again, this one only 10 days away as well. So I've been kind of I had this one on the calendar. So we at least got it up there. Whether we cop or not, it's probably going to be a different story. But let's go to, let's see, the next one that we were going to talk about. Oh, did anyone cop that Kith? And then the sneaker politics is also dropping this week. Just a couple low key drops that we haven't talked too much about. There was a Kith drop that was yesterday, but they had the raffle for it the night before. There was an 860 V2, which I haven't seen like that, like with just all suede. Usually we see the 860 V2s with a little bit of mesh on them. But another collaboration that's going to be dropping this week, October 18th, exclusively over at Sneaker Politics, is going to be the Sneaker Politics Asics. It's got kind of some earth tones to it. And I've been getting more and more pairs of Asics, I feel like, with each collab that drops. They've definitely been dropping some good collabs. This one looks more like I like it, but it's not something I need. It's not something I need. Asics always puts really good quality into their collabs. And we always know that Concepts also drops in Asics, usually around the holidays as well. And last year they dropped a really sweet Kayano 14. But again, this one is going to be dropping exclusively over at Sneaker Politics. Then yesterday, if you were over on Kith, this was the 860 V2, kind of a sharp colorway. Materials on it, I'm sure, are really nice. That Ronnie Feig, his last Asics collab was really good. That Asics pack, the quality on those, whether you like the Gel 3 or not, the quality was just A1. But this one did drop over the weekend. Did anyone cop the Kith 860 V2? Or did we pass on those bad boys? We'll probably get to the Supreme. We got a small Supreme collection we're going to be taking a look at. Also, I did want to talk briefly about Kaws as well. There is a Kaws drop. I believe that's going to be going live tomorrow. Let me go ahead and get that one up on the monitor there. There we go. And it looks like it's got, 3 different figurines. Got the Elmo, got the Bert and Ernie, and got the Big Bird, and the Oscar the Grouch. Okay. And the Oscar the Grouch. There they are. All right, can we see the figurines, please? There we go. We got Elmo, we got Oscar the Grouch. These ones are going to be dropping tomorrow. 11 p.m. tomorrow night. So if you guys are looking at copping one of these, if I get done early, if I get done bartending early tomorrow night, I might possibly be back for this drop. It'll be at 10 o'clock Central, 11 on the East Coast, 8 p.m. out on the West Coast. Or it's October 16th, 11 a.m. Hong Kong time. But they will be dropping. It looks like there is a few different figurines. These are going to be all the figurines. You got Bert and Ernie, you got Oscar, of course, Big Bird, and Elmo. These are hard. What do you guys think? Do we need any of the Kaws figurines? This is definitely a collab. I'm glad they did the figurines and not, just merch. What I feel like they usually do when they collaborate with a lot of these brands. Usually they'll just do like a merch drop. So I thought that was kind of dope that these are actually figurines. And I would imagine if you're into the Kaws figurines, this might be right up your alley. A little spendy for your boy over here, though. I can't remember the last ones. I think they were like in between. What were they like? Were they 300 or were they like 600? They do look nice, though. Yeah, they do look nice. Those are out of my price range. I don't even know the price. Right? Yeah, I remember what, like, the last time, like, whenever the causes drop, I'm always like, oh, I've always wanted one of those. I'm gonna, then I think, oh, maybe I'll get one. And then as soon as they drop, like, when you see the price, you're like, hell no. I'm like that with the bear bricks too. I like those too. And I'm gonna cop, like, maybe like in the next, like, when I'm for a housewarming gift or something, I'll treat myself. But it's going to be one that's, like, on sale, or, like, I'm going to get used or something. Because those things, I'm the same way. It's like a really good idea until they drop and I see the price and I'm like, what I had said was. All right. But yeah, this also going to be going live. And then we also got the Supreme drop, which is kind of interesting as well. We do got that collab. Of course, it is a collab with Member 9. They do got a few different items. Let's go over there and take a quick gander. And then, of course, if you guys remember the Denim Tears Hardee's collab, I know Smokey also was waiting for one of the Hardee's trucker hats. And we'll probably be pretty excited for this one. I'm not sure if you guys are going to like the designs. Also, Stussy going to be dropping, looks like, the holiday 2025 collection this Friday as well. They just put out that lookbook. All right, let's get on over to the Supreme side of things. Again, we just got a partial drop list right now. But let's go ahead and get this one up on the right side of the screen. We got the Member 9 collab. It looks like they got, I thought it was like Schwarzsky crystals. I was like, oh, the quality on this is A1 steak sauce. But it does look like it has, like, I don't know if it's like a puff print, but it does look like it has a little bit of a glow-up pack to it, a little glitter. Then it does have 2 jackets. You got the varsity track jacket with the Supreme embroidered on the back there, and you got the Mickey. He also has that same, if you look at the print here, it's got kind of that gold, like, glittery flake to it as well. 2 different long sleeve shirts. There's also a back hit on those. You got the number 9 logo on the bottom of the waist. And then probably my favorite item are these trucker hats. You got 3 different colorways. And that is right now just the partial collaboration for Member 9 and Supreme. I'm sure that probably the drop list in full detail along with prices will be out today as well. We can comb through it a little bit closer. Either tomorrow or Thursday before the drop itself. You know it. Old school Invincible Asics. Hey, I want that. I love those. I'm still trying to get a pair of those, my boy. The Invincible Asics. Yeah, I would take either colorway. Oh no. Oh, is this the one? Oh, it's a new one. Is this a new colorway? I've never seen the gray one, old school. This has got to be new. I just remember that there was just a blue and a green one. So I'm guessing, yeah, they got a new colorway. I don't know. Are the Invincible A6. Yeah, the blue one. Which one do you guys like better? I kind of like the blue and the green. I actually probably... Oh, I guess the materials are similar there. I know. I think I like the blue. I like the mesh underneath. I like that, like, diamond mesh underneath the A6 logo there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like the blue one? Do you like the green one? Or the gray one? Yeah, the raffle is open over on the Invincible site until it looks like Friday, the 17th. Yeah. South Korea. Pretty interesting. All right. All right. Let's go over to the Zora side of things. Earlier, Old School had I feel like the perfect segue into those. But I do have two quick announcements. The Awake Air Jordan, it looks like we have another collaboration coming in 2026, but this one does not include a shoe, at least not right now. So there are going to be a few different pieces. I would love to get one of the pink colorways of the Jordan 5. But these are going to be dropping in fall of 2026. Also announced Cortez Nike. They have not announced any t-shirts. They have not announced any sneakers. The collaboration that they just announced includes long sleeves, jerseys, shorts, track jackets, track pants, and a vest. Currently, no footwear has been confirmed to be releasing, unfortunately. And then also, this is a couple items with that Eric Costin Air Max Nike SB going to be dropping. They also got some apparel going to be dropping as well. They got a couple plaid shirts and they got a couple t-shirts. Let's go through the apparel for the Eric Costin Nike Air Max 95. You got the Do a Kickflip tee. Then you got this green and black plaid. You got the blue and navy plaid. This one is a cream and tan plaid. The best one is this one, which we've seen Eric Costin already in a couple of their marketing promos for the SB itself. I've seen him wear this flannel, definitely the best colorway of the three. They got a couple hats, a beanie, and then a couple of those Just Do a Kickflip tees. Looks like they got a couple crew necks as well. There we go. Go suit up and do that kickflip. Yeah, that blue slaps for sure. All right, let's go ahead and move on over here. Let's see. We went through Supreme. We went through the Awake, the Cortez. Good to go. Yeah, we went over the Nike SB Air Force One. We already saw that colorway. Actually, 3 colorways of the Nike SB Air Force One. We got the brown, the all black, and then we also got that Yudo Origami Nike SB Air Force One. What's happening, big kid, baby? Gang, gang. What's good, fam? Big salutes. Good morning. Gog said do a kickflip. It is, for sure. Hell yeah. I also like that plaid shirt. I really like that plaid shirt as well. We ghost watching, eating some lunch. Good to see you, my boy. Coming through at lunchtime. Right before happy hour. Nice little Tuesday. We picking it up. Of course, kind of a slow start to the week other than that Kith drop on Monday. But things should be getting a little bit more interesting. Let's go ahead and go over to the Zara sneakers. And then we'll probably take a look at the calendar. I also have, I have one more thing. I'm going to slide that to the front. If we can talk about that, we definitely will. We've already talked about the Mason Margielas. Let's get on over to that Zara sneaker. And that will pretty much get us caught up. Yeah, we talked about the Windows Den Nike Air Max Muse. We talked about the Salmon Margiela pack. Oh, yeah, we did not talk about that New Balance 1000. That's Salehi. But that's still really kind of in the making. All right, let's go ahead and move. I got to show my screen. I got to share my screen. What's going on with the background? All right, we got the Zara footwear designs. Now, I just basically wanted to get your guys' opinion, how we're feeling about the Zara collection. So let's get on over to the big board so we can take a quick gander. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got the Zara designs. All right, let's go through these. Now, are these, let's see. Do we have any price points? Yeah, here we go. Basically, in the post, it says, I know it's not a groundbreaking design, but for less, it looks like 60, that would be about $65 US and under. I'm not mad at what Zara calls the chunky sole sneakers that come in 4 colorways only. So there's only 4 different colorways. The 3 that are seen in this post, and then there's a gray colorway. So you got the black and yellow, you got the white, you got the all black, and then there's also a gray colorway. But for under 50 buckaroos, is this a comp or is this just going to hurt the kneecaps even more than the kneecaps already hurt? You tell me. Like, even when I was younger, like, I, always wanted the Jordans or, the Nike shoes over anything at Payless. But there was still, like, a little part of me that still liked to go in on Payless with all the shoes and just find, like, a crisp, like, even all-white shoe that was brand new, even if it was only, like, for 2 days before it, like, completely broke apart and was really uncomfortable. But there was a part of me that still liked going in Payless, I'm not going to lie. Kind of like I'd get fired up when I'd go buy like a KB Toys. Payless, I couldn't just walk by. I had to go check out what was going on. And big kid goes, Zara, the new Payless? Like, shit, I guess. Let's take a gander. What we got here? Okay. Almost look like the Adidas, like just off the rip. It was my first time seeing these. Almost look like the Adidas Oswego. Kind of looks like the Saucony Matrix a little bit. The Saucony Matrix. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I see the little like Wave Runner, like a little bit of the Wave Runner design. I see a little bit of that On brand, that On Cloud brand. They got the Cloud Foam bottoms. I see the On Cloud Foam midsole. I see a Yeezy Wave Runner 700 V2, like mudguard and like around basically around the midsole. I kind of see like in between like an Air Max 95 or like an Air Max 97, like if we're talking about the laces to like the middle of like the side panel, like the top of it, I see a little bit of like an Air Max 95 or Air Max 97. Got similar paddings. There we go, big kid, the Saucony Matrix. That's what I'm talking. You guys, yeah, in case you're wondering what we're talking about. It does, So this one must have some, like, I don't know if they 4D print these. But yeah, the Saucony Matrix kind of has like the upper body style of one of these. Here, I don't know if like, yeah. It kind of has the midsole of those new Adidas Willy Chavaria. I know they did a collab. These things. Look at, we're finding the inspiration. I see. Holy shit. Or, if it isn't those, it's like the On brand. The midsole looks kind of similar to this. Yeah, so I would say the Yeezy, because the midsole right above the outsole just reminds me of like the Yeezy 700, especially with the two little circles on the toe and then the little thing on the heel. I would say it's a Saucony Matrix meets a Yeezy Wave Runner meets a On Running Cloud 6 midsole. And a Trunner, and a Jordan Trunner. Yeah, it kind of has like the shape of a Trunner a little bit from the top. Yeah. Holy shit. What an ugly baby. No. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. It's like knocking a grenade up. You get something like this. All right, next item we got. Let's look at the next silhouette. We're not done yet. Oh, shit, we got a video? Dude, from the side, these are not bad looking. I'm sorry. I know we're like, I'm kind of joking, but they're not bad looking at all. Like, if there was one pair I would cop, it would probably... Oh, shit, they're giving us a close... They want us to see the details, okay? Okay, it's in my face. You got my attention. The details, I mean, I've seen worse material on some of my recent Nike pickups than I think we're seeing on this Zara. This Zara exclusive here. Oh, it's got even the lacing system of an Air Max 97 or like a skate shoe. Even like some of the DC skate shoes that have See, this is where the inspiration from the Air Max 95 we were talking about earlier came. A lot of like the skate shoes in like the mid to, or probably even late 90s, mid 2000s, all used, or it'll be late 90s to the mid 2000s. They all use like this lacing system, that the Air Max 95s also use. That's got the eye stays like on the inside of the shoe. And it's more like a running shoe. I don't know. These got so many different things going on. Usually I like that. We call that exotic. Gets me fired up. Gets me excited. But I don't know. There's like a part that might have lost me. And I don't know. Somewhere looking at the silhouette. Like they lost me somewhere. But they're not bad. Especially we're talking under 65 buckaroos. Yeah, from the top, they do look like that Saucony Matrix. I am seeing kind of some of that foam, it looks like, at least in the toe there. The all black pair is dust. I mean, we were actually blessed to see the first colorway, I think, first. Because, the black ones, this is what I remember from Payless or Kmart. Like, the leather kind of looks cheap. Kind of looks like what a ref would wear. If that makes sense. But yeah, that top pair is sharp. They got something going with the tan pair. The white pair's not crazy ugly. We're probably talking like 1 to 10. We're probably talking like a 2, like a 1.5 to 2. But all right, a big kid goes, I can get some 1906s for under 65. And man, there are some good deals. He makes a great point there. Absolutely. You do not have to go. You do not have to cop from Zara. Absolutely not. We got plenty of them. Whether you look, whether they were retail or just on the resale market for a discount, all kinds of stuff for good deals right now as well. All over the place. Close-up ruins this shoe. From Dale, man, they're so... Yeah, there we go. We got a little Baja mode. Got a little trail mode as well. Shit, they make them in all shapes and sizes. How I like my women. You know it. And they even made a runner there on the end. But yeah, the runner. None of them really do anything for me. And Old School makes a great point. Yeah, from a distance, they don't look bad. Just keep them kind of zoomed out. But that is the Zara collection. I thought we would look at that together. Always entertaining. We probably need to cop something from there and do the true wear test. Test those babies out and see how they perform. Absolutely. And they also see how they perform out. Maybe we have to wear them out to the club. See if they're the panty dropper that everyone says they are. We'll be the true test of that. Okay. Rose Anvil does the wear test. We do the panty dropper test. Both equally as important. Both equally as important. I'm not going to put one above the other. We need to know the answers to both. And I tell you what, going off, I might have made a mistake not copping the Face Tasm A6. What do you guys think? Did anyone pick this shoe up? I just had seen this shoe, and I've been I've been eyeing these for the last 2 months, and I ended up not copping them, but I because I do love the Kayano 14. I do try to pick up, if they drop in a dope color or a dope collab, I do try to pick them up. But I don't know. I thought, after, I was like, oh, this is too many colors. And then when I saw it next to the Sneaker Politics one, I was like, oh, no, the Sneaker Politics one is so dope that it just puts the Face Tasm one to shame. So I am glad I saw those two side by side. But I don't think it's still bad. I do catch myself looking at it. I do think it is a good-looking shoe. The Sneaker Politics Kayano 14, because I had just picked up the Concepts collaboration, so it had some red on it. And usually Kayanos you don't see them a lot of times in those bright red colorways. So I didn't think I needed two pairs, and that was a huge mistake as well. It is a good-looking shoe. Gup, where you at? What did you do? All right, we're back. Guppy the puppy coming out, walking a little guilty when he walks like that. That's called the guilt walk. But nonetheless. All right, how are we looking, guys? All right, where are we at for time? Yeah, we got to look. We're probably going to go to the calendar now. Oh, did you fart or did you... Gup? You, bro? Got back here just cutting the cheese. Sheesh. Holy cow. Those chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets hitting. Goodness. All right, let's go back on over. I just want to make sure we're all caught up. Let me know if you guys have any questions, want to talk about anything. Tomorrow is looking, we'll go over to the calendar here in a second. Yeah, we talked about the BBC. And no, not that. Get your brains out of the gutter. We talking about the Billionaire Boys Club, a Reebok board flip. Also going to be coming back. I know we talked about those in our last stream last week as well. That Salehi Bembury New Balance 1000. I don't think this one is going to be dropping until next month. But I do like this colorway. I thought the last colorway was decent as well that he did drop. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at this bad boy. Again, I do like this colorway. Kind of got that Lorenz OG vibe. It really does. But this one, it looks like is going to be dropping, at least right now, they have set at December 1st. It wouldn't surprise me, though, if it drops next month in November. I would be guessing right around our when we turn into our main flossing season, baby. Which we're right around the corner from. I'm pretty excited as well. All right. We talked about the number 9 Supreme collaboration. We got that one all done. We got caught up there. We do have Nike dropping. Of course, it is spooky season. They have been dropping, though, Air Force Ones and Air Max 95s in these, like, housefly colorways. I'm sure you guys have seen these. But they also drop in an Air Force One. I've also seen them. It wouldn't surprise me if they put them on, like, every silhouette they have. We might end up seeing the houseflies on the fucking Jaw 3 by the holidays. Who knows? We do got a really good Jaw 3 also going to be dropping. Again, we're about 10 days out. We do got some pretty good stuff, whether it's the Grateful Dead, Nike Air Max. We also have the Jaw 3 zombies that are pretty sweet as well. Gang, gang, baby. Smoke Puff Clouds.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Flossing season is almost here. Gang, gang, baby. You know it. I'm pretty excited. Pre-flossing season, then main flossing season. Even if you're taking wallet W's and you don't want to cop anything, you definitely got to come through. The entertainment will be A1 steak sauce, not only through the spooky season, the week of Halloween. We're definitely going to try to dress up a few different days and do some themed streams. Then we're going to turn the page and get right into our Christmas season. And we got the Charlie Brown tree. We're definitely going to be decorating. You know how a guy does. I guess. How a guy does. I got like one tree and maybe like a set of lights that we end up putting up. But the holidays are here. And 'tis the season, baby. Pinkies up. We're going to have some fun. Definitely going to be pumping out a lot of that content as well. Hopefully we'll get a few more W's. Again, I do got a couple good bids. Going to be going in from now until Christmas. I'm also going to be getting rid of a few pairs of sneakers as well. During the holidays, they do sell a little bit quicker. And then I'm going to be trading, basically getting cash for those and then just buying stuff that I've just wanted for the last couple years and just haven't gotten my hands on. I'm always just trading stuff out. You know, if I sell one thing, I'll usually get another or, you know, something I missed and, you know, I trade them out for. And of course, we did have a couple good, like, trading platforms. But to find good deals in those were, like, so few and far between that it's just a lot easier usually if you get a good deal or, you know, you get a good offer just to sell them, get cash, and then just go, you know, get what you wanted. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. What do we got now? Let's see. Let's go ahead and hop on over to the next item. Yeah. Also, right around the corner is the feed. Not only is the Mason Margiela collaboration coming up. If you are a Solomon fan, again, Solomon been dropping some heat. You can't sleep on him. You can't sleep on him. A company I grew up mostly seeing on ski slopes. Like mostly people that had Solomon were like skiers. Then they made some snowboards and, you know, they always made like ski boots and shoes. And now they are making more, I feel like more shoes and definitely more collaborations than ever. But we do have a feed collaboration also going to be dropping in 11 days. This one is actually going to be dropping on October 25th, which is going to be the day after the Grateful Dead Air Max 1. Let's take a quick look at the feed Pathway XT2. Kind of a dope colorway. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the FTP, the Field Trip Recordings ASICs. Kayano 14 collab that they did a couple years ago. But instead of being blue, this one's got more of like a lime kind of yellow color to it. I like the colorway. I also like the tongue there. It almost looks like the slush puppy a little bit, but it is a nice touch. Kind of makes the shoe a little less serious, especially with the colorway. So I actually like these. Again, Feed is running, I believe, the Solomon athletic department, and he's been doing a really good job. They've been doing a lot of dope collabs since he got signed over. He's on the creative department, one of the creative departments over at Solomon. Of course, he also is one of their artists that does collabs as well. This one is going to be dropping in North America on the 25th. It'll also be dropping in Latin America on the 25th. It will be dropping worldwide on October 28th for a global release. And the price on these is going to be $140. So a more of an entry-level Solomon sneaker. Usually Solomons can range anywhere from like $140 to like $250. So a pretty entry-level price point if you are trying to get into a Solomon. All right, next item that we got, where are we going? We're almost done here, I believe. I'm running out. Yeah, we got the GT Future. Oh, one more. We have a New Balance 1000 DTLR exclusive colorway. Now, we know New Balance does a lot of the exclusive colorways with a lot of the boutiques that sell their product. Now we got another DTLR official. They usually put pretty bright colorways. You never really know where DTLR is going to go with their colorways on the New Balance silhouettes. But this one has more of like an Alme Leondor feel to it, of course, without the dope materials. It has more of a GR material look to it with the GR mesh. And then, of course, kind of a green and gold colorway. These are going to be dropping this week on Friday as well. They will be dropping in store exclusively at DTLR as well as online at the DTLR web shop as well. All right, couple smaller drops for the week. Definitely, probably in the next 10 days, the one probably I got that I'm probably most excited for is probably going to be the Grateful Dead Air Max 1, I would probably say. Depends when we're going to get the... It also depends when we're going to get the... Oh, what does it say? The Nike SB Krampus. Which... I had a slide. I think that is the last thing I wanted to talk about today. We did, yeah, right there, baby. Looks like this one is starting to hit skate shops. Just in time for the Christmas holiday, even though it looks more like a Halloween shoe. Let's go ahead and take a look at the SB Krampus. It does got some intricate details. It does have the cracked leather on the upper. Kind of an interesting look. I kind of like how the orange is exposed. The tongue does have that basket weave kind of to it. The basket weave texture. Kind of an interesting look. Well, the quality looks really nice on these. It just kind of depends on whether you like the color or even the story. I really like the story. I don't really love the colorway. But I think it is one that I'm going to pick up for sure. They have started arriving at skate shops in Thailand. I would imagine it's still going to take a little while before we get them here in the U.S. They do got some pretty dope branding on them. The insoles are cool. Kind of an interesting midsole as well. We don't see textures like that very much. Even more cracked than the Lost and Found. Got more hail damage than my ex-girlfriend. On the side there. Kind of looks like The Thing. Sandman. Then, of course, you got on the tongue there, you got kind of the basket weave. Then you got Santa's Naughty List. Of course, again, this is a Christmas theme shoe, even though it looks like it belongs for spooky season. You got the naughty list, and then you got the coal on the other foot. That's so sweet. And then the insole kind of looks like a Marvel print. And then you got kind of that figure with the horns there on the heel of the insole on the right, and then the Nike SB logo on the left. That is the Krampus. All right, next item. Let's see, how are we looking for time? We're doing pretty good. We got the Willie Chavaria. Oh, another one that's going to be dropping in 2 days. Then we'll go over to the calendar. And then we'll probably call it a day after we hit the calendar. Yeah, we got the Zellerfeld. This one is going to be dropping again on Thursday, 10/16. It will be an EQL draw. They won't be dropping till 1 p.m. Eastern. Again, noon Central, 10 a.m. on the Pacific. That is going to be on Thursday. We will be in EQL draw. Again, it will be over on the Zellerfeld site, zellerfeld.com/product/Air Max. Will get us into that. Of course, if you guys aren't part of our Discord yet, our Discord link going to be down in the video description. We are a newer sneaker community. Would love to have you guys part of the family. Don't miss another drop, restock, or don't miss any more content. Sometimes YouTube doesn't put out the notification. In our Discord, you will get an extra notification when we do put out content. Of course, we do put raffle links in there. And it's a great way to show me your guys' W's and your drip picks. I love seeing what you guys wear each and every weekend. Would love to have you guys a part. Again, if you are ghost watching the stream or watching it on demand, down in the video description, there will be a Discord link as well. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. We got the Zellerfelds. That's what we wanted there. And then we already talked about Supreme. We talked about the Grateful Dead's Undefeated. The Willie Chavarias. We still haven't gotten a date for these yet. Still haven't gotten a date for the Chavarias. I've been wanting these since we saw them at Paris Fashion Week. I actually want this colorway. I'm guessing that they're going to be dropping for the holiday season, but we will just have to stay patient if you're also waiting for the Willie Chavarias. All right, and that will take us out. If you guys haven't seen our video, I did put out a review of the photo blue colorway of the Cactus Plant Flea Market Nike Swamp Sponge Dunk. I did put that out yesterday. I did get a copyright. So if you haven't seen it yet, I do not, I believe the ads are turned on. I don't have them on because there was a video playing, a music video playing in the background. And I guess the only reason why I'm bringing it up is there's just some areas of that are not visible, so they're basically kind of shadow banning it in, I guess, some countries. So if you haven't seen it yet, I don't know if you guys got the notifications, but that is also out. Again, that's going to be the Cactus Plant Flea Market. I did take that one out of the box, put it on foot, and I gotta say, I liked it a lot more before I put it on foot. But I think, am wanting to complete the pack on that one as well. Old School said, check out the Nike SB Krampus. Oh, man, I don't know. Do we got the, is it going for, like, crazy amounts of money or something? Holy cow. All right, the Krampus. The cream pie. That's what it sounds like. The Krampus. There we go, gang, gang. Yeah, looks like not too many sizes up there yet. Looks like there's a couple of them up on the big board again. We got that one up there. Yeah. Old School. I wear a 10 unless if I'm gonna skate in it, a 9.5. But if I'm just going to wear them for, like, comfort, I'd rather have a 10. But usually I'll just get, like, especially if I'm getting it resale, I'll just get what's cheapest. Let's be honest. Like, whatever size is cheapest, like, if I'm not buying it for retail, that's usually what I get. Keep it a hundo pundo. I'll get the fucking 8.5 if I have to. Absolutely. What's up? What's happening, player? Gang, baby. We in it. Oh, man. J-Dog says, good year to Cop SBs. He is not kidding. Going to be a great year. A great way to end it, too. I can't wait to put out our top 25 list, and I can't wait some of the drops that we're going to have both at the end of November and then also December. And I can't wait to spend it with you guys. Definitely taking wallet W's in between. If you're saving those buckaroos, I'm definitely in that period right now. There are a couple things I'll probably grab here at the end of October, but taking as many wallet W's as we can and heading into pre-flossing season on a full head of steam, baby. You know it. We treating it like tryouts this year. We giving it 110%. Oh, man. Yeah, and then let's see, tomorrow, it looks like, let's go over the calendar real quick. Let's take a quick gander at the calendar, and then I'll let you guys get ripping. Appreciate you guys all for coming through. Happy Tuesday. I'll let you guys get going right before happy hour, just in time. You know it. Just in time. All right, let's go get the calendar up. I'll probably put actually both of them up because we got a little bit more detail. And then this, let's just go there. All right, let me go ahead and show my screen. Hopefully we wore the jersey today to bring some good vibes the Cardinals' way. It's been a tough start of the year. You know, I was bragging. I mean, I was telling everyone that would listen how great the Cardinals were the first 2 games of the season. And I pretty much had to eat my words the last couple weeks, and it is not feeling good. There we go, old school. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen my video, again, I just do kind of a in-depth review of that cactus plant flea market photo blue colorway. I also put them on foot as well. If you do grab that and you do have a really wide foot and you do grab the cactus plant flea market dunk, I would definitely go up a half size if you do got a wide foot like myself. There we go, Lito, saving money for the Halloween night at the strip club. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you know it. We bring the strip club right to your guys' house. You know it. Absolutely. We like to hear it. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We put out. That's what you can cosplay all night. That's a great idea. Absolutely. I had a friend back in college, and he didn't get laid a lot, but he was like a really like dope dude, but he just didn't, he wasn't real good with the girls, bro. And there was one Halloween, and this guy, like, if there were like a group of girls, like, he was kind of shy too. But yeah, he just wasn't good at bringing the girls home. There was one Halloween, Christopher, we have not heard from him. Like, we were at the bar, and there was like this really cute girl, and for him, like, just lights out. And we hadn't seen him in like quite a while, and he was dressed up as Mario, like fucking Super Mario Brothers, and he fucking had the mustache on and everything. And he took it and smashed that box that night in the Mario uniform. And he never, ever, he told me all about it. We shared details. He said he never took out so he didn't have to take off the mustache. Didn't really have to give himself up. And I just thought that was so well done. And Halloween is, I just feel like, so underrated. It's always a good time. And that definitely brought some happiness into my heart and my boy Chris's heart as well. And I've never, like I said, never seen him ever get with a girl that hot. And man, I keep telling the story, and it's been at least over a decade. And it still makes its rounds. Absolutely. All right, what else we got? Arizona State legends. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and pop on over. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be a good place to wrap her up tonight. Let's go over to the calendar. And then we'll take a quick look. Here we go. All right, so we are looking at, man, there's a pretty sweet colorway of the New Balance 2000 dropping tomorrow. Almost looks like the Joe Freshgood, the JFT. Yeah, that one's crazy. Then we got the Spider-Man Crocs. We got the Jaw 3 in the mink brown. Of course, most people that are grabbing the Jaw 3 are going to be waiting for that Jaw 3 zombie. Then, ladies and gentlemen, the Mason Margiela. These are going to be retailing for $480. But they will be dropping also on Thursday. Remember, guys, also tomorrow, October 15th, the Kaws Sesame Street collection drops tomorrow night as well. Then we move on to a drop. Unfortunately, last week, I thought we could pick them up on the Human Made site, but I guess that was only for if you were in Japan. But this week, on Thursday, if you are in America, we have the Nigel Sylvester, or not, we have the Nego Air Force 3, not the Nigel Sylvester. We got the Nego Air Force 3. I believe they're only going to be dropping in one of the colorways. That's going to be dropping on Thursday as well. Of course, we do got that Supreme Member 9 collab also going to be dropping on Thursday as well. Then we head on into Friday. Oh, we're still on Thursday. We also got the Zellerfeld, that 3D printed shoe. There will be an EQL raffle for that bad boy as well. Then we go to, I kind of wanted these Jordan 40s. What do you guys think about these? Oh, we also have a Jound drop on Thursday as well. The Jound Puma collaboration is also going to be dropping on Thursday. Let's go on over to the big board. Yeah, we got Jound Puma. Stussy drop doesn't look terrible this week. I've definitely seen worse. But yeah, we got 3 different shoes. I kind of like these blue suede ones. They're pretty sharp. But again, Jound going to be dropping their Puma collab on Thursday. Zellerfeld also going to be dropping that 3D printed shoe on Thursday as well. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and hop on over. Appreciate that, old school. Appreciate that. All right, my review for the Cactus Plant Flea Market. The Psychic Blue colorway of the Swamp Sponge Dunk. I'm going to go ahead and pin that on the top of the chat. And then shortly after, I'm going to pin the Discord. If you're not already part of the Discord, or maybe you're just ghost watching, I will leave the Discord link down in the video description. But if you're here in the comments, Old School has the link right there for our Discord. We hotboxing it, baby.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Let's go.
Appreciate that, Old School, putting that in there. All right. Now, we'll go ahead and pin the Discord. I'll go ahead and replace the pinned message. And now the Discord is going to be pinned in the chat for you guys as well if you're not already part of the Discord. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over again. We are going to the calendar again. I still haven't gotten a pair of the Jordan 40, so I'm pretty pumped up. Again, that's going to be still on Thursday. So Thursday is going to be pretty busy. Whether it's the Zellerfeld, the Jown collab, the Solomon Mason Margiela collab, the Jordan 40 Heritage. We got a little bit of something for everyone. Then we head into Friday. We got the Toga A6 Cumulus 16. I really like these. I've been waiting for Lito to get his in. Hopefully you'll have them before you go run it up at the strip club, my boy. Because those are panty droppers, I gotta say. No better way to test it out. Then we also got the New Balance 1000. We talked about those earlier in the stream. That's going to be that DTLR exclusive. Those are also going to be dropping on Friday. If you did not pick up the Stussy Nike Bel Toro, Stussy and Nike also did a merch drop last Friday. That is going to be dropping this Friday over on the Nike Sneakers app as well. The DTLR exclusive, of course, going to be dropping both online and in store over on DTLR. Then we also got a Fear of God going to be dropping on Friday. We got a Fear of God, the Fog 2 in the rose pink colorway. We recently had a Derrick Rose collaboration, which is still by far the best colorway of the Fear of God. Derrick Rose, yeah, it was like a black colorway. They were pretty hard in the paint. Yeah, there they are. Still probably my favorite colorway of the Fear of God 2 silhouette. All right, let's get back on over to the billboard. Another banger that I've been wondering if I got a W on. We got the Infinite Archives Jordan 17. This one going to be dropping on Friday as well. We did have a raffle. It was a couple weeks ago. Your boy hasn't heard anything from it. But I'm guessing we probably took the L. But I still would definitely, if there is 117 that I would like, it would be this one. If there was a second one, it would probably be that Lightning, that Washington, that one, the colorway he wore when he was at the Wizards. Also. Then we had, I believe, we're still in Friday. We got a Harden Volume 9 in the snake skin. He recently drove up. You guys got to see this Lamborghini. Yo, Harden Lamborghini. Borghini matched shoes. He pulled up in a snakeskin Lamborghini. There it is, baby. Gang, gang. Oh, no. He pulled up in the matching car. Look at this. Oh, no. Let's talk about a full fit. That's crazy. Very, very interesting over there. But those ones are also going to be dropping on Friday as well. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over here. We got the GT Futures. We talked about the Jordan 4 London. Actually, last time we were live. Now we get into, we're still on Friday. We got a couple just GR New Balance. Then we head into Saturday. We got the Sneaker Politics exclusive. Again, that is that Sneaker Politics A6 collaboration. Also, the Invincible A6. If you guys remember, we looked at this earlier this week. They dropped 2 collaborative colors earlier this year. This raffle is actually live. Thank you guys for sending that over. Big up Old School. But the Invincible raffle is live over on the Invincible site if anyone is looking forward to that. Also, for those of you guys that are keeping an eye, make sure you keep an eye also on the Discord. We do put sneaker drops and raffles in those as well. Sometimes when we're not live, it's just another notification so you get the assist and you don't miss the next drop. Then we also got the Dawn Issue 7. Also going to be dropping on Saturday. And some of the other stuff dropping on Saturday. We got the Air Force One Housefly. These ones are actually dropping next Tuesday. Also going to be dropping next Tuesday. We got the Jaw 3. We also have the D-Book 1 and the KD18 Grim Reaper. And then we also have the GT Futures that are actually going to be dropping next Wednesday. And we're going to start be getting some colorways of the GT Future. I'm still waiting for the Flight Posit. The J-Kid Flight Posit. I don't think these are going to be coming until 2026. But there is a purple colorway that I just had to have. Not this colorway. I liked more the... Oh, what was it? The... the Posit. Yeah, not this kid one. Sorry, not the Flight Posit. The Hyper Flight. The Hyper Flight Posit. Yeah, I might have to pull that one up. Let me just. This is probably a good segue. Let's see where they at. The Hyper Flight. We also got some good foam posits coming up. We got the Pine Green foam posit. And then we also got the Off-White, the cream foam posit as well. Another really, really good colorway. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, here it is. The Zoom Hyperflight. That's what it was. Sorry about that. The Zoom Hyperflight. J-Kid wore those back in the day. They are going to be dropping in a bunch of different colorways. Those were just a bunch of the Jason Williams player exclusives back in the day. There they are. That's the one colorway I want there, the purple colorway. Back in the C-Web, Vladi Dottie, who likes the potty days. Vladi Divots. Oh, wee. Lito, have you gotten your 7-way collab ASICs yet? Have I missed the picture of these? I've been keeping my eye out. I know a couple of you guys got them in the Discord. Remember, guys, if you are in our Discord, don't forget to show your W picks and your drip picks. I love seeing what you guys are undead stocking, what you're dripping in each and every day. Again, we do got the big dub section in our Discord as well as the drip pick section. Fill those out. I love seeing what you guys are wearing. And then, yeah, last one. Yeah, we talked about the Willie Chavaria. We got some good stuff from Adidas and Willie Chavaria coming out. I'm pretty excited about. I'm also pretty excited about those Jordan Poole, the cookies and cream. Just for a cheaper basketball shoe to wear outdoors, like right around $100. I've wanted a pair of the GT3s, so that's probably one of my favorite colorways I've seen. And then I believe, yeah, we also got the Voodoos coming up. The Zion Williams, I would say the Zion Williamson Voodoos and probably the Grateful Dead Air Max ones are probably my favorites for the rest of October. And of course, we'll probably get a couple surprises like the Chase Bees. We're also supposed to drop this month. Also going to be dropping November 8th. We got the Fragment Travis Scott's. Those are going to be dropping the first week in November. So we're only 3 weeks away from those. And that's going to be right before our flossing season even starts. And they're already tempting us. But yeah, we're definitely in good shape. Holidays right around the corner. Yeah, the PlayStation Reebok also. PlayStation Reebok got all kinds of stuff. We'll definitely let you guys know as well. Make sure you guys turn those notifications on as well so you don't miss any more content or another Shark Drop restock. For that matter, another W. And then I believe last but not least, yeah, we talked about the Infinite Archives. Yeah, the Pearl Foam Posit, another one I'm real big on. Both the Pine Green and the Pearl colorways. On a month, I'm going to want as many wallet W's as I can get. It's still going to be tough to come in there. Oh, yeah, then we also got the camel ones coming in 2026, but we'll save that for another day. And then last but not least, probably still one of my favorite, might be my favorite shoe before, well, hopefully it'll drop in November. I was going to put this one with the October. But if this one doesn't drop till November, yeah, there's a big slew of shoes. I got a big list. I know starting in November, we got a ton of good stuff. Chicago Jordan 1 Low OGs. We got the Black Hat Jordan 4s. We got the Action Brunson 992s. We got a collab from Jound in New Balance as well. We got the Willie Chavaria Adidas. All kinds of stuff. And then we, like the real holiday season, we also got a couple of good dunks going to be dropping. The Stranger Things dunks. We also got the Nardwar Nike SBs. I know a lot of people also looking to grab those as well. Again, should be a pretty entertaining time. I already got the Moonwalkers. I know those are also going to be dropping at the end of October. If anyone still needs to grab their Moonwalkers, I'll probably do a review on this as well before they do drop. Maybe even take it out on the basketball floor and do a couple rips with that one as well. Yeah, we also got that Hellstar Adidas going to be coming up for the holidays. Of course, the Stranger Things Nike Dunk Low. We're in really good shape right now. You just want to be taking as many wallet W's as possible. That seems like a safe place to be in. But guys, thank you. Also, yeah, Kids of Immigrants. I saw the Kids of Immigrants, or the guy that owns or I think part owner. He might be full owner or part owner, but he was just on the Complex Shop podcast, and he had a pair of colorway I had never seen. It was like a black and red colorway. Let's see if I can pull it up. Let's see. Recently, I definitely didn't like it as much as like the two colorways that they've already dropped. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see it here. Offspring did announce that they are going to be doing a collab though on the Air Sunder. It's just going to be this red colorway again, collaboration between Offspring and Nike Air Max. But they did the guy that designed this Kids of Immigrants collab. He did have it was an all black colorway, and then on the inside, it kind of had a little bit of red in it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I definitely had pulled up the pic. Let me just see if we can go ahead and find that bad boy. I think it was like right in here. Got the Mason Margiela, the W taps. All right. Well, I'm not going to waste too much time. Bummer. Let's see. All right, yeah, I must have erased that one, but it was a pretty boring Air Max or Air Sunder compared to their first couple collabs. Too much heat dropping is a wild, right? It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a fun time. Glad you guys could make it today. Appreciate each and one of you. Thank you guys once again for all that you guys do, all the support. Also, congratulations going out to all of the W's. I will see you guys on the next stream. Love you all. It's Penny Boy J-Mac. We'll see you later. Peace, peace. Whoop, whoop.
shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free. Hey.
Move, move, body, move, move your body, make you move, move, body, move, move your body, take you.
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.